started a mission. Alright, nice. We're looking good on the YouTube side, and we are looking good on the Twitch side. Not bad. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's are we paused or? Alright. So guys, we're back to trying out our Katana build, our Dark Knight build. We ended up doing 2 very long streams yesterday and kind of went all over the place with stuff, but we're gonna get back to trying some of this out, to try some missions. Just FYI, if you kind of looking at the damage we were doing before, just kind of trying this out, we are just a little bit stronger. I tried the dummy before I kind of came in here, just from, I think, just raw stat probably increase on the dummy at least. These I still kind of hit about kind of relatively the same with the hits. We did kind of figure out from talking around and trying a few things, we are still trying to like modify exactly what we need for the build. We're still thinking about maybe putting Liberator for the parry bonus, because we're really trying to like emphasize like staying in this stance and utilizing this to parry attacks. So it's a class that will really need a couple, like at least a few seconds to set up during boss phases. So instead of going with Lightbringer, we're definitely going to try to emphasize trying to maybe get buffs for Dimension Bringer to kind of give us that leeway to do that. And then once we get into this stance, we will try to parry every single attack. So we can always just do this, do an ability, and then just kind of go straight back into doing it, right? So make sure we can always keep parrying. However, we tried one thing with maybe having haste, like, so you know how we want haste, but we don't really benefit from it unless we have 4 MP bars. Now I feel like late game it won't matter because we will have max MP bars, obviously chain canceling to do that, but for the time being, even kind of doing missions like this, we're kind of just using our mage here to kind of give us haste to kind of emulate just kind of having the extra speed boost. But we're going to make a few more modifications as we kind of go down the list. Also, we're thinking about maybe swapping out Bravery. Seems to give us a little bit of extra damage than some Itachi, and because we're going to be focusing on parrying more often than not, maybe we're going to probably take off the Summon Tachi and put Lunatic. That way, that can free up an extra synergy boost that we can probably put, so we can maybe do 2 defensive synergies. That would give us even more strength, more stamina, or even more strength and stamina to give us more defense that way, along with the Liberator for the parry bonus instead. But we're gonna double check to see how that would actually play out. But we're gonna get to Lufinia difficulty and continue doing the missions to see how that would actually hold up there. So let's continue this mission and see and kind of see how it works. We're gonna do, can't do both of them, so we're just gonna do Mighty Strikes. Oh no, that's ridiculous. Yeah, guys, if he does that, we're kind of just dead immediately. I don't think we have to either get out of that attack or we have to Alright, so let's go this way. Also, we now know how to change our character, so no more Jack.
Enemy spotted. Danger.
So yeah, the damage output's still pretty. It's still pretty decent. At least against these. We're really gonna need to try it on is we're gonna have to definitely see on the bosses. So when we kind of stay in Senshin stance to keep doing this, if we can parry attacks more often and not get hit. Obviously with these we kind of want to not let them hit us at all. As you can see, even without the haste buff, we're kind of like slow with even doing those abilities. This is going to be the wall to here, and this is the last Tomberry here. Also, yesterday messing around, we did actually get a chance to see that we are benefiting from the extra health bonuses. We are benefiting from the extra health bonuses. Health regain. Oh no. Oh guys. As you can see, it takes, if we was to fight enemies like that, it does take a little bit of extra time to kind of get to the enemies. So we kind of we have to kind of be either quickly to go to it, or maybe want to use like an ability that we can actually use from a distance to be able to do that. It's still kind of going to be adding an option for that, for like farming in terms of this, but this is we really kind of want to be able to just stay in that stance for fighting bosses. So, oh no, guys, we might die. We might die. Oh. Oh, wow. My controller didn't even vibrate. Alright, so we're going to go back and we're going to go try to do this one more time, guys. Let's go. Let's just get a little bit more MP. We'll just use Mighty Strikes just so we have the extra damage. This'll be a See, I think the Mighty Strikes with the Dark buff really does make a significant difference. Let's keep it up. So now we're gonna go. I'm gonna pop another haste real quick. And again, this is not the final build that we're gonna be using. Obviously, we want to use. We're gonna be using time to imbue our weapon, but we actually did find out that we actually are. What, bro? Guys, that was ridiculous. All right, all right. We're gonna have to just try to kill this thing now. There's no way, guys. Kind of more problematic, the fact that they kind of died like in the area. Alright, so let's go. There's one. See, I made a note to actually get to the final Tomberry first.
continues.
Boy, I could do this all day.
Where's that other enemy? Oh, it's dead. So we're gonna do this, 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 this.
That's all.
Learned a couple things from that one.
Enemy spotted.
Let's make this entertaining.
How you hit pay dirt?
Dude. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop this haste. As you can see, with soul bursting, we get a lot of MP back. So, like going to, even if we needed to want to chain cancel, it's not something that's absolutely necessary unless we're gonna be doing bosses. We're gonna have to block these.
Find a better match.
We've had worse than this.
Oh my goodness, guys. This Tomberry is so annoying. We're gonna try this one more time, guys. We're gonna try this one more time. Try to get this done. I guess we can also try to parry these attacks, but before we get the pieces that we're looking for to add into this, we actually might go add the Liberator on now, because we actually have enough stuff to do it. But we actually accidentally maybe our gear just kind of went bye-bye yesterday, so we have to get a few more synergy pieces to change it out. But no! Where is it? Alright, let's do this. The haste. This.
Brace yourselves.
Focus.
What? We died in one hit. Why? How? We didn't even have summon Tachi on. What the heck? Guys, we literally was just doing this off stream about doing this, and literally none of this happened. Literally killed everything immediately. Oh, that's not good. Let's kill this guy.
This sucks.
Actually, without any buffs or just that, still looking pretty decent. Gonna do this. Bravery.
That's all.
Learned a couple things from that one.
Oh, that's ridiculous. See, that's the thing I don't understand. When we would use the our basic attack and then attack. So I'm not even sure, bro. I would literally do this. Like I literally was just did this like a couple seconds ago and then just started the stream as I was like halfway through the mission. None of this happened. So it's bad funny, but I'll do.
Got company.
Let's see this. So as you can see, sometimes I'll do like the physical attack and then do this, but that won't come out. It'll immediately go into like switching out of the dark arts, which is not like no bueno.
Have a look at this.
It like immediately switched into going out of dark arts, which is not good. I thought it was like a speed problem, but I don't know if that's the case. Alright, so we do this.
At least we have time to take a
Yeah,
break.
soul bursting definitely gives us back max MP, so we have some room to kind of mix up some stuff. Dark arts.
That one looks tough.
On your toes.
I'm gonna kill this thing first.
Might be in big trouble.
Alright, now let's focus on the Tomberry. Ooh. I'll have Jed get hit with that. Alright.
Hit pay dirt.
Look, we're twinsies. This is awesome. Obviously, we're going to be swapping out these two characters eventually, where we're going to be putting in Ash and Sophia. All right, so we're actually going to probably keep some of these because we're going to need some affinities, and we're getting these, so we're going to probably need some of these affinities. So we're going to actually like not get rid of these. We're going to need some of them. We actually only need the double ones, obviously, but just if we already have some doubles that we have, that synergies that we want. So the idea is that we're just going to use the single just to put that one on to the gear. Alright, so we're on to the next mission. The rest of these should probably go pretty quick. Gonna going through these. The goal right now is that we're really trying to get to a Lufinia difficulty. But we're gonna be using this to kind of do that. Let's see. This is. I think this should be quick. Not sure. Some of these we have to kind of run through, maybe.
We'll take care of the rear.
I think I can go this way. Let me just do this real quick. Oh no, hold up. Alright.
There's one.
This'll be a breeze.
Oh my goodness. See, I don't like the way that,
Have time to take a breather.
because like trying to like move the camera just makes everything really, really difficult. Alright.
Seen something this good in a while.
Lucky. They'll take more than that to stop us. Come on.
I don't stand a chance.
I can learn
There we
from
go.
this.
I don't think we need to go up there. Right? Nope. I'm gonna do bravery and mighty strikes, which does seems to do a lot. There we go. Always weakness damage.
How we did things.
Hurry up and try it on.
Thanks, just
Now we want to be able to. So eventually, later on, we're gonna be stacking the weakness damage with crits,
that's all.
which is what we're gonna be trying to do. So we're only really getting the weakness damage from the mighty strikes, and then obviously the damage bonus from bravery. So eventually we're going to be really wanting to benefit from absolute dominion from the tyrant, and then we'll have tyrant as our secondary class so we can imbue our weapons, so we'll be doing that as well. We really don't see the darkness applied to these enemies, but I do believe that the Dark Knight Dark Arts does actually apply darkness. I think that's the symbol where it has like the 3 circles like intertwined next to it. I believe that's the darkness symbol. I did see that a couple of times, so that could definitely be it. But we want to imbue our weapon with a different element as well. One, for the look, because it looks cool, and 2, because it's just going to increase like how much status elements we can actually put, which will make it just a little bit easier to do. So we're going to do this. As you can see, now we're starting to see the actual.
Let's make this entertaining.
As you can see, we actually see. Oh wow, that's ridiculous. As you can see, how now, for whatever reason, we were playing, and for some reason our buffs were not proccing. So as you can see now, you see how we tried this yesterday, right? Even just both on stream and off stream, just immediately putting on Dark Arts, and the extra buff from Dark Arts was not on it, was just not showing up. So not sure why at all that was just not happening, but for whatever reason, midway yesterday it just started to show up for whatever reason. As you can see, that extra buff from Dark Arts was just not showing up there, and it wasn't showing up inside the training room either. So it might be, maybe we have to be in an actual mission for that to show. I believe that's recovers HP based on the amount of MP gained by normal attacks. Also enhances the effects of War Mage's Wisdom. So I'm guessing recovers HP based on the amount of MP gained from normal attacks. That's the buff that we're seeing right now. Inside the training area, for whatever reason, that was not showing up. Right, that was not showing up. And that's what we want to be able to have to recover HP. So we were trying to stack, because we was not seeing that inside the training room while just like putting on Dark Arts. That buff, as you guys can see, look at the other stream, it was just not showing up. We ended up going with this as well. So recover HP and MP whenever exploiting enemy's weakness. So we put this on as well, which, because we're using Mighty Strikes, the enemy is always going to be weak, so we should always be kind of recovering HP and MP whenever exploiting enemy's weakness. So whenever we are attacking, we should be getting this buff as well. This, I'm assuming, would also be a buff showing up at the bottom of the screen when we attack, as opposed to not being there, because again, we did not see this buff show up while we were in the training room, or even at the beginning early streams that we were doing while trying this out at 600%. We were not seeing that. So the fact that we're seeing that now makes me assume that, I'm assuming that for this it would also have to be a additional buff that shows up. It would have to be an additional buff that also has like a plus in it, so it would probably be like the symbol for the Dragoon with a plus for that. But I guess it isn't. I don't know, but whatever.
Enemy spotted.
Let's make this entertaining.
But as you can see, it is actually helping out a lot. Actually, we're actually getting a lot of HP back.
We got
Or
company.
we're
Is that it? There's one.
now, because we can't recover, because we cannot recover HP because of the Dragon Trials, we won't be able to test out the other one with the Dragoon. Because if we get hit and it lowers our HP, obviously we can't recover with that. So it may actually be a null and void type of a thing to have. But the idea with this build is that even if we wanted to use it without Dragon Trials, then we would be benefiting from that. So just to make sure to see exactly how some of these stats work, for if we wanted to do a build specifically based off of that as well, to kind of know. So like right now we can try. So as you can see, we're gonna try this now. Oh look, yeah, actually, if you can see,
Journey continues.
as you can see that we were hitting weakness damage and we were recovering HP as we were doing that. Now I believe we also have HP recovery on auto attacks, which may be something else to note. We can't actually see it here. We have to get to the save spot, but we'll check to see that as well. I think we took it off because the idea would be that we don't need it on because of the other two HP gaining, but because it gives HP and MP is what we kind of want to be able to use. I believe we can use, oh no, we have to go get the key over there first. So we're going to save it real quick and we're going to check to see if we have HP recovery on auto attacks. I mean, or rather normal attacks. So I don't think there's any, we don't have anything here. And then we will go in here and then do this. And then I guess we could check here real quick. Damage dealt by katana abilities, we've been kind of getting a lot. Improved effect, bravery, invincible. We were thinking about using invisible as well, but we'll see if we can kind of swap things out. Let's see. HP recovery amount. Alright, so we do not actually have HP recovery on auto attacks at all, actually. So we are benefiting from the definitely benefiting from the Dragoon. So now it would seem that our abilities seem to be working correctly. Recover HP and MP whenever exploiting enemy's weakness. So it seems like this is actually working. So we're getting HP and MP back whenever we hit an enemy with weakness, and because Mighty Strikes makes it so we always do weakness damage to the enemy, we're always going to be recovering MP and HP when using this. It's kind of hard to see. Again, you can't really recover HP and MP via normal attacks on enemies that do not have health. So on the training dummy, which is why we're doing it this way, is because on the training dummy, because this doesn't show up as a buff, as an additional buff, we wouldn't be able to tell whether we're getting HP back or not, due to the fact that the enemy itself does not have any HP. So we are benefiting from this as well. The question is whether we need this as well as the other buff. Maybe not, but stacking both doesn't really hurt as much. We are getting strength and agility here, so it does work, and we also get increased break damage dealt when targeting enemy weaknesses, which is what we really want. We don't have to have it at 600 to get that, so we might actually swap this out for a different affinity if we wanted to add maybe extra stats, so i.e. we can get another 250 stats up to this point for another affinity, or we could just kind of stick there. But we're still kind of swapping things out to kind of see exactly what we can benefit from or not. Again, trying stuff inside the training room doesn't work so well because we can't benefit from normal attack effects, like what we mentioned about being able to hit an enemy and recover HP or MP via those, because the enemy will never have HP because it's super weak. So doing it in this way definitely helps, and I'm assuming that the reason why we're getting the extra buff that shows up with Dark Knight is because of the effect with the Dark Knight is recovers HP based on the amount of MP gained by normal attacks, right? I believe this is the extra buff, but because it's a toggle effect is probably why we're getting that. So I'm assuming if we was to take this off, so let's see if we was to lower our job affinity and then use it again and see what will happen. Let's just lower our job affinity just one notch and see exactly if we will still get that as an additional effect, and see if that's what would be changing that. Let's see. We just got one notch here. All right, so we're still getting that. Let me see. Oh wait, hold up. Wait, what? Oh no, this is the wrong one. Alright, so we're still getting that effect here. Actually, let's give it a second to register here. Okay. Battle settings. We're at. Okay. So we're still getting that effect. Don't know exactly. What that plus is for. So I'm assuming the HP that we're getting back from that, we may not be getting it from that, so to say. So let me see. It would be from the other part. So let's see. So this is recovers HP based on the amount of MP gained from normal attacks. So this is HP based off of MP gained from normal attacks. So we'll be recovering HP with this. We don't actually need to have this at max, but we will always have that at max anyway. So that's just for extra MP recovery. So we're obviously going to have this max no matter what. The Dragoon the Dragoon one is recover HP and MP whenever exploiting enemy's weakness, which is what we want to recover HP and MP, so we can continuously keep using our abilities and never run out of MP. This is what we're using this for. So we might actually still keep this, but we're going to obviously fix the job affinities to kind of fix it out a little bit because we still have some room to kind of work with here. We can replace Void Knight to get Lunatic to get extra, to get haste instead of this, because we might not actually be needing some Itachi because bravery, and we're going to get a bunch of increased effects for bravery instead of using some Itachi. So that way, if we do take a hit, we can actually take more hits and we can use our abilities to recover HP. So we're going to go that route instead of actually using the Void Knight, maybe moving down the line. That way we only have one tanking or like supportive type of job affinity applied here. And if we wanted to use this in the rifts, we will just get monster summon that actually has Void Knight job affinity attached to it, which is what we were looking for yesterday when we was doing our floors, but we didn't find it, but we will continue to do that as well. So let's check for here. We're going to show you exactly what we're getting that affinity from. So extra life, hold on, give me 1 second. We had the Void Knight. So we got this. This is going from here. Then we have, yeah, so that's actually, that extra buff that we're getting is actually from this. So while active, temporarily increases additional damage dealt and recovers HP consumed when at max HP, and reduces HP consumed. So I'm assuming that that would be the additional attack buff from here. So we're gonna try this. Boom. That is the extra damage that we're getting. So that would be the extra buff there. Let's try the other one and see if we still get an additional attack buff from this, and see if it just does this no matter what. No. So that would be the additional buff that we're getting there. So if anybody was kind of wondering exactly what that was, I'm still kind of figuring out what all the different symbols myself means while I do this, so I can actually know exactly what stacks, what doesn't stack, and what would still show up, but what you actually wouldn't get the benefit from. So if you have two things that make you hit weakness damage, you actually wouldn't stack the damage on top of each other unless it's from a different instance. So for instance, you can do like the Odin debuff on the enemy as well as Mighty Strikes. The damage will like stack, because one is actually increasing your damage, and then one is actually, Odin's also reducing the enemy's defenses as well. I believe that also works with Alexander as well, because Alexander would be actually lowering not just their defenses, but it would actually be lowering their stats. So stamina actually gives you more physical defense, right? So if you use Alexander, it'll be lowering their actual stamina, so lowering their actual natural base defenses, and then you're also adding a debuff that lowers their defenses as well, right? Plus you're adding Mighty Strike, so you're always doing weakness damage. So those three things will definitely stack. But we're going to go ahead and put this back on. So now we know exactly what the difference between each of those buffs are and where they're coming from. And so because we have that, we're still going to be benefiting from, we will definitely be benefiting from all of the different modifiers that give us extra HP, HP and MP. The thing that we're going to be trying to switch out is because we have a lot of MP recovery and HP recovery. I don't think we can go wrong with having a lot, but what we're going to need to add for the class is we're going to need some more survivability, number one, and maybe a little bit of extra speed in the long run. So that's what we're going to be trying to kind of switch out. But obviously fighting the bosses while doing that should be a cakewalk when we can set up for it. And then we're going to try to find some stuff to incorporate Dimension Bringer once we get to the point where stats will be beneficial to us too. So let's go and try to finish this mission real quick. I know we're taking a little bit of time, but let's go get this key over here. And then we also got a little PDF with some fun classes to kind of try too. So we can also try some classes created by some people in the community that already kind of made some pretty strong and OP builds. So we can also try some of that too. If you guys want to see that on the channel, I'll try that as well. But for the time being, we're gonna try to make this one work for how we're gonna play the bosses. Oh no, guys, no, no. Oh. And we might actually try a different katana build as well at some point. We might actually try a different katana build as well. We gotta go this way, right? Yeah, we gotta go this way. And then I do want to try to do like a Lightbringer build at some point, but I don't use Lightbringer really at all, so I will definitely be referring to some other players about how to do like just a straight up Lightbringer build. I think that in order to do that, I definitely think I would need to go and get like specific upgrades to like maximize how Lightbringer works. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, please. Oh, wow. Alright, guys, we're just gonna go and kill these enemies. Give us 1 second. We're just gonna go and kill these enemies now. We're trying to do, try to make sure we kind of check each of the hits to check the damage for what they each will do. But, let's just go ahead and kill these and go to the next mission. I think we're on a boss next, so. We're just gonna use Mighty Strikes. We just want to kind of get these enemies dead now.
There's one. Have a look at this.
Better use it.
Hurry up, try it on.
Treasure ahead.
So we got the key. Let's go upstairs. We have to do the dark vents. So I think we're just about done with this mission. I believe once we go upstairs, it's gonna be right into that first room. Okay, let's go this way. I feel like we should have probably saved right before we kind of went over here, right? That would have probably been a smart idea, but we're just gonna do this. Mind you guys, just remember that we're using this class to kind of substitute. No, what? That's ridiculous. I've never seen that ability before. Ooh. Let's put Dark Arts back on. What?
I'll remember that.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do this.
Our journey continues.
Guys, I was having flashbacks to when we first started kind of going through this again. Holy cow. Holy cow, what the heck? So, definitely noticing the different abilities for some of the enemies that, as we go up in difficulties, they're definitely having more abilities. Alright, so let's just go ahead and just chain cancel up to a little bit of extra max MP real quick. Oh wow, it would have been cool if we can use Dark Arts to chain cancel, but we can't. Alright, so we're gonna just tap this one more time. Oh guys, hold up. You know, I was gonna play as Astos for a second. Hold up. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Bravery, boom, boom. We probably should have dropped the haste, right? So let's just go ahead and reapply haste. That's fine, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop Dark Arts one more time. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Guys, what? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Literally didn't even see this thing spawn in, but okay, guys. All right, so we're gonna try to set up. We're gonna try to set up with the. So we're gonna just do this. We're not gonna go too crazy with the buffs right here, mostly because we can just grab this and then go straight into bravery. I'll die immediately. That should not have hit us, but whatever. Alright, do this. Oh my goodness. Ah! Alright, so we're checking right now to see what the MP is going, how much MP we're getting from the auto attacks. Alright. Bravery. Oh, what? Alright, so it seems like we're still getting a decent amount of MP back from doing that. So now let's finish them off. We're gonna see exactly how much and how fast we can kind of do things on the bosses when we get there. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Pop this real quick. Go do this. Gonna do that. This, 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 this. Grab this. Alright, there we go. Look at the aura, guys. Now all we gotta do is imbue our weapon, and we're looking sexy once we imbue our weapon, guys.
That was close.
I can learn from this.
I believe this way is the way with event. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one more time. We're gonna apply. So again, we have all the dragon trials on, so we actually can't buff for so long, but we're gonna go ahead and try our best to what? So we're gonna see if that actually increases the range of that attack. Do this. That's gonna explode.
That was pretty good.
Aw, poor things. Stop coming.
The sooner this is over, the better. Careful now.
Okay. What? There's two of them.
Watch out. Things just got interesting.
Wow.
No.
not gonna stay here and try to do that. We're just gonna kill them enemies now.
Did you mean to do that? It doesn't happen to me. How is it later?
Hurry up, try it on.
Seen something this good in a while.
Lecture.
Got other attacks. Try them. Might be in big trouble.
We're just getting warmed up. Breathtaking.
Thanks, this got interesting.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
We got this. We got this.
Get this up. This sucks.
I'll be on out.
Alright, let's go to the next room, guys. Oh, never mind, we're done. I think the next room is a boss. I'm not really sure, so we can see how that kind of holds up there. But this is because of how we were playing before, how we started out, like kind of buffing between the boss phases. This is kind of geared towards having a very, very high burst damage for like a very short window, especially if we can catch the boss as they're like switching phases, is what we're trying to do here. And because some bosses knock us back when they form change, we're going to be using Dimension Bringer to kind of close that gap to get close enough to start that up. And then obviously we can just keep using Dimension Bringer if we have enough MP for it. But and then obviously Soul Bursting the boss is going to give us back a bunch of MP back, so we can keep doing that as well. But we're going to add that at the end, because we're never really going to be using Dimension Bringer on like trash mobs. We're using the trash mobs to test how much we get back MP for HP and MP on basic and auto attacks, and see how well using our abilities actually work with doing that as well, and to test how much damage we would get in because we're using the breaker as one of our job affinities. So when we kill enemies with Soul Burst, we get extra damage too. So we're testing to see how much our damage will actually go up with the 5 stacks from that as well. Also, I don't remember exactly which one it is. It might actually still be Breaker, that when we kill enemies with abilities, it counts as a Soul Burst. We have that set on our job affinities as well. I'll go and check to see exactly which one that one is. So while we're spamming our abilities, while doing that, we're still getting that stack. Let's see, we're gonna keep some of these. We're gonna look for ones that actually have 2, since none of these have two, but we're gonna keep just these gear for the time being. So we're gonna take these, and then we're gonna go into inventory, because we need some gear so that way we can swap out our affinities at some point. So we need at least some, just to fill up some of the slots, and then that 500 or whatever should be more than enough to kind of go through that. And then we're gonna go back to deleting gear. We want to get to Affinia difficulty, so that way we can actually get gear and try to look for a job affinity. We need a katana at 190 per job affinity, and then we need a hat, I believe, at 190. No, we need a katana at 270, and we need a hat at 190. So that way we can kind of go and switch out our job affinities without wasting any more materials while doing so. We might actually still waste some, because we're going to be swapping out to see exactly what works best with this build for that bossing phase in between. But we're going to have to see exactly how that works. I did what? Oh, okay, I know which one this is. Okay, this is get the item. I think I remember what the item is, but from my experience of doing these missions, depending on what difficulty you are, the item is actually in a different spot. So if you did this on hard, or let's say you did it on like this difficulty, the item would be in the same chest every time you do it on this difficulty, but when you go to a different difficulty, it would be in a different chest. So it's in a different chest depending on the difficulty. So I actually don't know exactly where it is, but we're gonna take an educated guess of where it could be.
Come on.
I don't stand a chance. How is it later?
It's gonna explode. That's gonna explode.
You know, I almost feel sorry for them.
You look almost disappointed, Jack.
Oh, guys, watch. Oh no! Wait, guys, watch this. I haven't done this since I switched my character. Hold on. No! Use a fireball! Guys, wait. Watch this. Also, you see how I have the blue aura from Sentient Stance? And then I have the red aura from the Dark Knight. Plus my sword has the aura on it, so I'm gonna try to get like fire on the sword so it has like the red and blue aura. Attack me! Guys, we're trying to look cool as we do this, guys. That's the goal here. Okay, now we look... Ooh! Wrong move. No! Use a fireball. Use a fireball! Use a fireball! Come on, do it! Ah! Oh.
No.
Oh, that sucks. But yeah, guys, we could definitely parry magic attacks. That's why we're going to be trying to use the Liberator to be doing that a little bit better, to increase the window or the time that we can use to parry. I'm not sure how it's going to actually affect it, like whether the animation will be longer, or you know how kind of like using, I don't know if you guys would have probably seen previous streams, but I'll show you again later, maybe later on in this, when you use Sylph, how you can dodge out of abilities sooner. So when we were using our one-handed sword, we were using the water move Ascension. So it'll do a 3-hit move. So it'll do like one hit, and then it'll spin and do another hit, and then it'll do like a spinning uppercut with water. As it goes into the third attack with the water uppercut, you can dash out of that, and the water attack will still attack the enemy and knock them up, and then you can start the ability again, the combo again, from like the side or behind the enemy, or however far you can get from the enemy, right? So I'm assuming that if we increase the parry distance, I'm not sure if it's going to increase like the circumference of the parry, so like we will be able to like parry things from behind us as well, or if it's going to extend the window of which the parry exists. So like say if I parry early, it will linger longer, so that way it would still count as a parry. So the parry can still be happening as I'm moving forward and attacking with another ability. So like say the parry would still be going, and I can go into my ability while the parry is still active, so even while I'm using my ability, it will still block the attack. So I'm hoping that's how it works, but we won't know until we put Liberator on, and we didn't want to kind of waste materials trying to just try for that one specific thing. We would rather try to do upgrades when we can keep swapping out upgrades as we do that. So we're gonna try that and see if it works. If it does, bro, this is gonna be so ridiculous. This is gonna be so ridiculous. Like, but let's just go and see how that works. This way, yeah.
We got company.
Let's make this entertaining.
Seen something this good in a while. Boring. We make a great team.
Check it out, Jack.
Oh, that would have been crazy if it was like in that chest. I didn't think it was, so. Let's see, bravery, mighty
I
strikes.
don't stand a chance.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit with that. Oh no,
Hurry up, try it
Jed, please.
It's gonna hurt.
Okay, let's go this way. Oh, I know. This is the room with the spiders. Ah! And there's a big guy in here, I believe.
Come on.
There is. I'm gonna go
So
after
be
the
a
big guy.
breeze.
Ah! Guys, if you guys wonder why we use the ice attack, because you know, Toshido Hitsu guy, Hitsu Flame, you feel me? We have to keep that
Please do
ability
have
on.
time to take a breather.
It's cool. Now we just need a flaming sword, but the darkness kind of works. I think there's a chest over here. Oh, I guess there's not. There's no story. There's a chest in that corner in the story, so I guess it's not on this mission. No! Whew, I almost got hit with that. And I'm pretty sure that would have killed me at this HP. Alright, there's a bunch of skeletons. Yeah, there's a bunch of skeletons down here. The chest? Wait, is that telling me where the chest is at? Oh, actually, never mind. I guess it tells you where the chest is. Okay, whatever. Alright, that's cool. Bravery, this. Alright, let's go.
Enemy spotted.
Ready for anything.
Gonna kill those two. Gonna spin. Do the ice. Close gap. Ooh! I got you.
Our journey continues.
Alright, we still have to destroy this? Oh no, I'm gonna go just immediately. Yeah, take that out. Destroy this. It may be in this room. Oh no, this is just to get back over here. Anything else? No, let's just go. Oh no, this is a safe spot. So it must be on a different floor then. If it's pointing us to the safe spot, it must be on a different floor. Alright, so let's go up here. Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't think it points to the the chests for these missions. Also, we're gonna change our sword out for the red one. We didn't actually want the blue one, but this is the only one we had. So, and because we lost all of our cosmetics items, we have to like go back and try to get more different cosmetic items. We've seen some pretty interesting looking swords. I assume that once we get to the next difficulty as well, there's gonna be a chance to drop even more swords. But this does look kind of cool with the Ascension stance. It does look really cool since the aura kind of matches and it's kind of a dark ability. So we're gonna like that. We like that a lot. It's kind of like when we play PSO. Eventually, I'll probably make some videos about playing PSO too, when we want to go back and farm and upgrade our gear and stuff. But I like to have I use burn on my ability on my character, not because it's viable anymore, but because I want to have the effect of being kind of burned and on fire, with the fire on my arms and legs. It just kind of looks cool. So it's just we sacrifice some. I mean, I guess technically not damage, but I guess overall you lose more damage because we can get damage from other abilities now. But it, to look cool. Ah, let's go.
Is that it?
Everyone still hanging in there?
Oh, I thought there was gonna be more enemies in there. Oh, what the heck?
Let's make this entertaining.
Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and... Okay, we're gonna do that ice attack, and then knock that back. Please be in this chest. Nope. So when I did this mission the first time, no, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I survived. Oh, guys. So we have so much more physical defense, so that we actually survived that. That's actually insane. What? What? Did we just... That's weird. Okay, let me, I think we gotta take the elevator, yeah. Alright, I'm taking the elevator back upstairs. Sometimes we get so turned around on missions like this where we have to go, up and down. But it's definitely upstairs, so we're gonna do this real quick. Oh, wait, what? Wait a second, hold up. How the hell? Oh, what? Oh, wow. Okay, we're definitely abusing that later. We're definitely going to put that to work later, guys. Didn't know we could do that. Yeah, we're going to definitely figure out a way to abuse the crap out of that. Yeah, we're going to figure out how to abuse that later. What? Did you see how like the flash step just now? What the heck?
Come on.
Be a breeze. It's almost too easy.
Learned a couple things from that one.
Also, because we finally figured out a way to play with Neon instead, we actually might make a greatsword build, and we're going to make our character like Claymore, so we're going to have to use the Claymore as a weapon. Let me just make sure the Claymore weapon actually looks kind of cool. Let me just make sure it looks cool, guys. If it doesn't, then we're going to switch it out for a different weapon. It does look cool. So we're going to make a Claymore, like a greatsword build, so we can make our character like Claire from Claymore. But that's later. Later. Oh wait, let's check over here first to see if it's behind this wall. If it's not in this thing, then, because I know for a fact before when I did this, it was in that room with the giant guy. But let's see if it's actually here. It most likely isn't, but yeah, it's not. So all right, so it's definitely in the room. It's probably in the room with him then. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go put a haste on real quick. All right, and then we're gonna go with bravery, and then we're gonna go with mighty strikes instead. The first attack should give us enough MP. We dodge that.
Haven't seen something this good in a while. Lucky.
Our journey continues.
Ah! Gonna go grab bravery first. No!
So tough now.
And as you guys can see, did you see what happened when I was fighting the big guy? How it, so I don't know if you guys can hear the same thing that I can hear, like with the sound.
I'm a little tired.
But
What do you think we should do?
hold on, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. But I'll let you. I'll get into it when I get back. Alright guys, I'm back. Oh, I should have used the stream will be right back window. I'm trying to utilize a lot of this stuff as much as I can, just kind of get used to using it. That would have been a perfect time to use it. But yeah, guys. So I don't know if you guys would have noticed when I was attacking the big guy, how like there was like a different sound effect that was happening. It was like toosh toosh toosh, like it was like almost like hitting like a wall, like a metal wall with like a bat, like a wooden bat type thing. That was the dark attack happening. So yeah, I was doing this, but that's like the dark effect actually taking effect from the from dark arts actually. I noticed that each of the effects, or at the very least the light and the dark status ailments, have a different sound effect. Something to note if you guys are trying to figure out exactly which each buff looks like and what the effects do and when they actually proc if you're attacking too fast to know. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Where? Oh yeah, I know where we gotta go. We gotta go back to that blue gate. I believe it's this way. Also, guys, we gotta get all the auras, guys. We gotta get all the auras. I think it's right here, right? Yep. Alright, so we got this. Alright, there's no chest over there this time. I'm gonna grab this. It'd be cool if it was in here, but it definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. So I'm guessing on this mission, it's always in the same spot. There's no fight in here. It's just a chest.
Looky here. That's that.
Yeah, so at least on this mission, it's in the same spot. So when you go to the when you go to get the spear, I believe it is, or the trident from the other map, it's like it can be in like any chest. Oh, look, this looks cool. So if we want to do like an ox build, this looks kind of cool. If they had like this effect on like a dagger, I would give it to Jed. Oh wait, hold up, guys. Are we gonna use this as the claymore weapon? I think we use Aura Edge. Just because it sounds cool. Let's see what it looks like. We gotta focus on what we're doing right now, but like a heavy swing from the top. Oh, that is not what I thought it was gonna be. Okay. What does this do? Oh, it's fire. Oh, bro. Oh, bro! Guys! We're still using that. We're still using that. Oh, what? Oh, it's over. Bro! Oh, my goodness, guys. Oh, no. Let me finish what we're doing on this build first. Oh, what? There's no way. There's no way. I'm locking this. What? Guys! We're gonna be OP. We're gonna be freaking Getsu got Tenchoing everything. Like, what? This is why we don't look at any of the other weapons or anything before we want to go in to use them, because then we will get sidetracked and we will be wanting to do everything. So we're going to stick to the classes we're doing. But we're definitely doing that. We're going to be cool as hell. Anyways. Oh, I don't like this mission. I don't like playing on this map. Alright, well, let's go, guys. Oh, wait, this is 3 bosses. Oh, my goodness, guys. Guys. We were getting our butts kicked. Doing this a lot of other times. Alright. we chain cancel all the way to max HP, MP. Because on the situations like this, these missions, we will always be able to do this. And even if we go into the rift and we fight a boss immediately, we can always start the mission with a potion and have max MP. So this is not something that's a problem to do. I don't do this for the missions where we run around because unfortunately we will probably be killing enemies regardless. So this, no. We at least start the fight with full MP and we get ready to go. Now this would be even better if we had a holy element attached, for sure. But this is going to see how this holds up against enemies that are armored as well. Mighty Strike should actually give us a lot of benefit because I think this is with the Chaos Dragon, the Scorpion, the robotic Scorpion, and then the giant robot. So the giant robot and the Scorpion, those two things. Like before, we was doing this with the Void Knight using the one-handed sword and using Ascension to kind of stagger and do it like that, and then using the Getsuka Tensho to do a lot of damage, which tend to work pretty decently. For this, since we're more heavily based on physical attacks, we're going to see just exactly how well this is going to hold up with doing that and switching between phases. Should be pretty fast, but we could easily die in one hit, so we're going to see how this works without having any real defensive type of synergies to kind of help us out right now. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go boom. We don't need haste. Actually, hold up. Let me actually do that again. Let me do chain cancel to this, this, and let me do this. Oh, look, see, that's the problem right there. Alright. We kill it now. Alright. We need to be a little bit faster. Bravery. This. Alright. We actually got Summon Tachi level 2 for doing this, the chain cancel. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to be on the side of this. We're going to have to set ourselves up on the legs because those are the weak spots. We want to destroy the legs and then stagger it immediately when we start the fight. Something to note for that. We're just going to go ahead and do this again. We may not need to go to full MP, but we want to go at least high enough. Before we couldn't chain cancel before, so we couldn't do this to get our MP back, guys. So we were playing very differently. We're adding on the different features as we go. It would be nice to have haste though, but you know, I'd rather have access to the ability to chain cancel like this, just in case we die. Alright, so we got that up. Now we're gonna do this. Put on the haste, this, bravery. Alright. The problem with that is, as you can see, we did a lot more damage on the side, but we didn't actually get a chance to put the rest of the buffs on, so this might be a little bit wacky, but we're just gonna have to go and attack the boss because we can't afford to like not let it get hit. Yeah, see? Oh, we parried? we're just gonna use the Odin buff. Alright, so we ended up using the Odin buff instead. So the problem with this is when we lock onto the boss, right? We need to be locked on. We need to try to lock onto the boss at the same time as we're attacking. Otherwise, our screen is gonna be like spinning like crazy, like trying to like see. But we kind of gotta get the situation perfect when it comes to switching between the phases. When it comes to certain things like that, because we definitely want to get all our buffs on. We do not have time to buff in between, especially with the Dragon Trials the way we have it, right? We do not have time to buff. So we need to make sure that we set them all up beforehand. Getting MP back is not going to be an issue. What we need to make sure is that we actually do get the buffs on. Because this enemy actually is weak to dark. I mean, this enemy is actually a dark enemy. As you can see, Chaos Dragon. So you saw when I was attacking it, how it was saying resisted. So while Dark Arts is activated, I will actually be doing less damage if I do not have Mighty Strikes on for the initial attacks until the Odin debuff is applied. So I want to put that on first, so that way I'm be doing at least normal damage. So now we're gonna go ahead and put on our haste. This, bravery last. Alright, now we just go ahead and go right into it. We got hit, so as you can see, our Dragon Trials made it so that way we lose all of our buffs at the end, so we got to make sure we take our time in between that phase to do that. That we might have to restart this, but never mind. We're gonna go ahead and chain cancel that. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh no, we're not gonna have time. They'll bring her back after this. The crab takes a while to spawn, so we'll be good. Ah!
No, nothing. I owe you one. Will do.
So right here. Alright. Oh no, guys.
Sorry. I've got it.
Wait, isn't it over here?
I've got it. I've got it.
So this is where the extra parry would come in handy.
I've got it.
But we don't actually know exactly how that would actually affect us at all, so... Alright. That's annoying.
Feel that before it gets bad.
What? We could take a lot of physical attacks. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Chain cancel that. This. Alright. Nice. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Can you stand? I'll remember that.
Oh my goodness, guys. We're trying to stagger that immediately, or at least be ready to like parry that attack. Once we get to the robot, it should be a little bit easier since the robot is probably a little bit slower. So as you can see, we're still missing some type of survivability. We can take a hit from being close range, because normally when we're close range to an enemy, we're going to be getting hit with physical attacks anyway, so having a physical build is definitely going to be better to be able to take those hits. The problem with the Dragon Trials is that we lose our buffs really fast, so we have to rebuff. And then we also just need something to help with the parry. So I'm thinking we're going to definitely put the Liberator on after this, and then we're going to redo this mission and see how that affects us, but we're going to beat this first. Alright, now let's go ahead and add into our haste. And we might even throw in a light dimension bringer here. Oh, that's ridiculous, guys. We're gonna actually do the dimension bringer again. I think that's actually a good idea to do the dimension bringer. And just I start implying it now. Ah! Hopping on the bravery.
Jack, say it so.
Nice. Hey! Ah!
Sucks.
Help Leon out.
Ah! Definitely some dimension right there. Woo! Let's go, guys. Ah! Yeah! Yeah!
Might be in big trouble.
We've had worse than this.
So guys, I believe this works. We're still gonna add a few. We still need to add a few more things into it to like really make it a little bit better. But yeah. We're looking for some cosmetics. Ooh, I think we need one of these, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this. We still need one of those. I was thinking this is what Claymore was gonna look like. The rest of the stuff we can kind of get rid of though. We want to keep this. We actually want to keep these, the ring, maybe these, this and these. These two look kind of cool together. These look kind of cool too. These look cool. We need Sophia's dragon armor, so we might just save that for later. For now, we'll just get rid of the rest. Oh, actually, we need these for Ash, and then the rest of the stuff we can just get rid of. Eventually, we'll swap out all the cosmetic items for the max tier that they can get. So we'll max those items out for artifact pieces, and then we'll just have all artifacts for both the cosmetics and for their gear. But that's kind of what we're. This is kind of why we kind of maxed out our inventory to do that. But you know, we'll just have to do it again. Let's see. So Dimension Bringer really does work. So now we're gonna go into the smithy real quick before we do the next fight, and we're gonna try to add in the the Liberator. And just to clarify again, this is kind of why we're running Liberator, guys. Let's see, we're running Liberator because it increases the parry. It's the only thing that I saw in the game that I was looking for that would increase parry. So I want to see how it does. So parry bonus here increases the window of time in which a parry can be performed by 25%. And I'm assuming that these two stack because they're both 25%. So that's a 50% window to parry. And considering how fast we're going to be with haste, or in this case we're going to be using Lunatic, we're gonna be throwing off attacks super fast, like super fast, like way faster within that window. So like this is really gonna make or break. This is really gonna make or break it. So like let's go ahead and get that in there. For now, we only need it to be at 160, and we do not need 848% for our Celtic Warrior here, so we're gonna go ahead and take that off. Let's see, let's do Celtic Warrior. We could do either one of these really. What we needed to find was a Liberator that can fit into one of these two slots. They're both 150, so it doesn't matter. Let's try to put the Liberator on the top here, and let's see if this makes a difference. Let's see, fuse, go to top. Let's go to where is Jax. Hold up, do this. Boom. No. Let's go with. I'm gonna go to type. That way we know it's down here. Believe this is the one we're using. Boom. Now we just need to find a blue Liberator, guys. We need to find a blue Liberator. Oh, dang it. Hopefully we got. Look, we got one. Let's go. We still have to change out a bunch of these different stats here, guys, so don't mind them. These things are, we just kind of have whatever we have here. Pierce break damage, though, actually would be a good thing to kind of put in one of these slots. Drop rate is not that important, so we're actually going to take this off of this. This is just something that will actually give us a little more damage, because we would be doing, I don't know if it would be considered pierce. Using Mighty Strikes would be considered pierce damage, so I believe we're going to go with this. Charge attack damage. This will just be a little bit more damage we'll have. It's supposed to drop rate, so we're going to take this even though it's low, but you know, this should give us a little bit more damage. And then critical HP recovery, which will help when we're, you know, playing Dark Knight, so why not just keep this on for now. We're going to keep the Dice Dragoon here, and then we're going to go with the Divine Knights. Yes, here we go. Nice. Now let's check out synergies real quick and see exactly how this was going to work. We might be able to change out a few other things as well. Now this is looking mighty good. 250 for that. Booyah. Oh, actually, we actually get this too. Increases potency of HP recovery. Ooh, what? Oh, guys, we don't even need that much HP recovery anymore. Like, what? I didn't even check to see what this. I didn't even check to see what these were. I just seen the parry bonus, and I was like, oh, this is a must. What does the rest of these do? Share the effects of potions with your allies and revives any fallen party members. What? That's kind of ridiculous. So if you was to pair this with the Phoenix Blessing, you could just res everyone at the same time with potions and never waste potions. So like that's like it. You can just pretty much never go down, die, like pretty much. Increases party members' stats by a certain percentage of strength, agility, stamina, intellect, spirit, and luck. Also enhances the effects of Liberator's Wisdom. This is what I'm going to actually put on my supporting classes when I want to use them. So I'll put it on like Ash and everybody else for their job affinities, just so that way I get the bonus for their stats. If I wanted to increase stats to do more damage, this is what I'd probably give them all, and then have them all slotted towards, like, say if I wanted to do like intelligence, right? Or if I say in this case I wanted to do like physical attack, so I would want to give them all Odin blessings, and then give them all this synergy, so that way they all have like higher in strength, and then I'll get a portion of that stat. I'll get a portion of that strength stat. Obviously you'll get the rest of the stats as well too, but you know, I would probably build them out that way to do that. Or I would have one person statted towards strength and maybe the other one statted towards like luck, so we can have like more crits and stuff, whatever. However we would want to do that, but probably stack them all with one stat, right? So let's do this, and we actually, oh wow, look at that. You see how the liberate we could have actually had this at 600 if the top of our weapon was at maxed. This could actually be there, so we can actually have one liberator, right? So we can have one liberator, and we still have enough space to have two other things at 600. So we have a lot of leeway with what we can do for our affinities right now. Our affinities definitely could be better off, no doubt can be better off. And in effects that activate on Sexual Soul Shield will also activate on Lightbringer, also affects the effects of Celtic Warrior. This we don't need, we're not using Lightbringer at all, so we actually want to take this off. This gradually increases MP limit when MP limit is below 200. This is nice for when we are just like super low on MP and we are like sitting in Sentient Stance and we don't want to leave Sentient Stance. So let's say a situation where we buffed up everything, the boss's phasing is over, we don't have that much MP, and we're in Sentient Stance and we're waiting to parry an attack. Our MP will actually be going up to 2 bars while we're waiting in Sentient Stance to parry, but the moment that we land a parry, our MP is going to start drastically going up. So it's not needed, but it is like kind of like a quality of life thing to have. So I did want to keep this. We also do get this Stranger's bonus, which I really do want. Increases damage dealt to enemies max break gauge by abilities, because we will be using abilities to like spin and stuff while we're trying to break them. So this is something that I definitely do want. I just don't need to benefit from the last two. I believe there is still one more slot at the 800% that I don't know what it does. So, or I don't know what it does. So when we get to that point, we'll see if it's necessary to keep. But these two right here don't work for us because we're not using Lightbringer. If the bottom one affects Dimension Bringer, or there's a class that has an 800% that affects Dimension Bringer, that's what we're kind of looking to kind of slot into that, but we'll see as we get there. So let's do the next boss fight and see if this parry thing is actually going to help us out a little bit more. Now that we have a job affinity that actually is going to help us out. We actually did get more stats as well. I believe this gave us a little bit more tankiness, so we got Spirit, which is going to give us more magic defense. We got a little more stamina, give us more physical defense as well, and a little more HP, so that's looking pretty good, And then the extra increased potency of HP recovery effects, which is going to just help all together. Let's do that. We're not benefiting from the haste right now. As you can see, we're like 2% off, which is so annoying, so we really do need to find a katana with 270. That's going to be a mission to find, but we'll do that in time. So let's get to this next mission. We are almost through with this difficulty, guys. We're almost through, and now that we're actually using Dimension Bringer, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot faster than I expected it to be. I was expecting to have a little bit of harder time, but we're gonna start incorporating our Dimension Bringer for the boss fights. This is gonna be fun. Let's do. We do not need to go gun-ho and try to fully buff up because these are a lot of enemies, so we're just gonna kill them. Soul Burst. Soul Burst again.
Still not done. Don't move again.
Oh no, what the heck?
Will do.
Find a better match.
Just getting warmed up. Do that fast. Breathtaking.
Oh no, I need Soul Burst this. I believe it's like right here. No! Guys, we don't like fighting bats. We do not like fighting the bats. Alright. Look, that bat almost still grabbed us. Bro, what? How many bats? Okay, okay.
No chance. I don't want to see what happens when I count down.
See that? We gotta be a little bit careful when we have our MP. Alright, these are resistant to dark, so I'm gonna get hit with that. Nope, never mind. I might not be able to make it in time.
Stop coming.
Oh my goodness, guys, we might actually lose right here.
Stay on your toes. You gotta see.
Oh my goodness, guys, we had the attack. Oh yeah, we're gonna die here. See, if without haste, so this, all right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, because we can take a hit, and Lunatic is actually gonna do what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna actually put on Lunatic instead of summon Tachi, because we don't actually have the haste buff, and we're gonna eventually swap that out, just so we can permanently have haste. When fighting enemies like this, it is very annoying to not have haste, because this katana does attack relatively slow, and I don't think we need the extra damage from Summon Tachi with this build. We're doing a lot of damage. Oh, what is this? Sentinel nullifies a limited amount of damage. Higher max HP will increase the amount of damage that can be nullified. Nullifies a limited amount of damage. Guys, we were looking for a buff that can just nullify damage. And Sentinel, what? No way. No way. I forgot we still don't have a lot of buffs. We have classes, but we don't have a lot of classes unlocked. This could actually be a good a deal breaker for here, but we're gonna go ahead and do this for now because we want to prioritize damage for our buffs. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and boom, boom. These two together should be really, really good. What? Okay, I don't know how. I don't understand how this thing spawned before I was able to get behind it. Alright guys, we're just gonna have to lose this fight right here because that was stupid. We're just gonna lose this fight. That was weird. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just get a little bit more MP. Maybe do like 4 bars, maybe.
Breathtaking.
Obviously less damage.
Here they come.
So we might still want to just do haste.
Haven't seen something this good in a while.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
We got this.
Oh my goodness, I was literally trying not to get hit with that.
Will it ever stop coming?
Just when we're almost done.
Hit it like that.
Stay on your toes.
Impending doom to speed things up.
Now it's just doing dark damage. So now we're doing dark damage. See how that's now we're doing dark damage?
Might be in big trouble.
Just getting warmed up. More of them. Grim.
What? Bro, guys. You gotta be kidding me.
Breathtaking.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and just fight these.
Just getting warmed up.
Don't move again. Probably. Hit later.
We have to try it on.
Still not done.
Just when we're almost done. Careful now. Stay on your toes.
Bro, what the heck? Oh my goodness.
Close my eyes.
Don't give up yet.
Nothing like impending doom to speed things up.
Got a sinking feeling.
We got this. We got this. Things just got interesting.
We'll be here forever at this rate. I've got it.
Now we've hit pay dirt. Stop coming.
Oh my goodness, guys. I don't understand why that that's still like stopping us. So we might need what? Guys, these fucking bats. You gotta be kidding me, man. That's maybe the one I should probably be using a Dimension Bringer on, so stop it from like doing that right away. Okay.
Still not done?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, guys. We're definitely going to need to hurry up and get a Phoenix Blessing so we can actually have an extra life. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fighting multiple enemies like this is kind of annoying because we can't like see enemies without. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and what? Oh my goodness, guys. The bats are even worse. What? I've never even seen a bat do that before. We're not even gonna go into Sentient Stance for this. What? Guys. I still don't get why when I do that, it literally takes me out instead of doing the combo. Because I'm already like doing... Alright, so we're gonna see... You have so much harder time fighting multiple enemies. Okay. See how that just...
Can't you move?
Yeah, I don't...
Sinking feeling.
Like right now I can't like not stop.
Fast.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do this, boom. Wow.
Now's your chance.
Haven't seen something this good in a while. Lucky.
Really? What?
Keep your head on straight.
How?
We were almost done.
Guys, I can't, Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, we actually got the parry there.
Now we've hit pay dirt.
Hurry up, try it on. More of them.
Oh my goodness.
Feel that before it gets bad. Haven't seen something this good in a while.
Got a sinking feeling.
Got this.
You got it, Jack. Can't you move? Have a look at this.
Gonna use it.
Okay, now it just be changing my view. Just trying to turn the camera.
Watch out.
This is grim.
Heck. See, like when the bats are there, it'll literally spin my camera completely around to go after the bats, but it won't do it for like other enemies.
Do this.
Here they come.
What? Guys.
We're still not done.
Just when we were almost done.
So stupid. So stupid. Might play without the lock-on feature, I guess. Because, I'm literally just getting hit by random attacks. Alright, let's do that. Do this. Alright, that didn't, like, literally knock me out of my attack just now. I literally can't hit the fucking bats. Literally, Spin's just going haywire. This is not good for fighting multiple enemies, I assume. But I don't even think it has anything to do with that. It's just like, no matter what, whenever I'm fighting bats or anything like this.
Still not done?
The sooner this is over, the better.
Alright, let's just go ahead and wait for that to happen. Okay.
Stop coming.
So we can't really benefit from the parry thing right now, but...
Breathtaking. Have a look at this.
Can I use it?
This is grim. Stay on your
How did that just hit me? What?
Might be in big trouble.
No napping. I owe you one. This sucks. We've got a hard road ahead of us.
What? Okay. Okay. Alright. my goodness, guys. I wish I wasn't getting hit by like.
Breathtaking.
Thanks, just got interesting.
Have a look at this.
Wanna use it?
Oh, okay.
Gotta see what you feel.
We got this. We got this.
Alrighty. Alrighty then. Literally all my HP gone. What? Are you fucking kidding me,
I
bro?
want to see what happens when that countdown ends.
Pay dirt.
We have to try it on.
Will they ever stop coming?
Just when we thought we're done. You're head on straight now.
Oh, okay.
Still not done?
The sooner this is over, the better. We have to try it on.
Alright, so the parry definitely works better.
Life is starting before my eyes.
What?
No.
So I did notice the parry, the parry just now. The window for the parry is definitely way larger than it was before, but... Okay.
Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Stay on your toes. Here they come.
Never ends.
What? Bro.
This is grim.
Okay. Okay.
She's in big trouble.
Just getting warmed up.
Now we've hit pay dirt.
What? Bro, what the fuck? Bro.
Have a look at this.
Wanna use it?
Careful now.
What the hell?
Dead.
But I don't get hit with that. Okay. Literally just took all my MP.
Hurry up, fight on. More of them. Got a sinking feeling.
Okay. Okay.
Can you stand?
Thanks for the save. Stop coming.
What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Literally, my attacks would just be.
I owe you one.
Okay. Guys. Like, what? It's so annoying that that happens. It's so annoying that that happens.
Breathtaking.
Oh my goodness.
Done.
We were almost done.
Seems
I
like
literally-
it's good in a while.
Okay. Like, what?
Got a sinking feeling.
Literally, bro. This is so annoying, considering the fact that all my, Okay.
Will they ever stop coming?
Oh, okay. Where's the thing? Oh, did I not? What? Okay.
Breathtaking.
Man, this got interesting. That looks bad. Still not done?
We're almost done. Have a look at this.
Please it. Don't move again. Probably.
We've got a hard
I guess just slow it down.
We got this. We got this.
Didn't really get any soul bursts, so that should give me some MP back.
Here they come.
What? Bro.
I don't want to see what happens when I tell you, man. We have to try it on.
Okay.
More of them?
Okay. Wait, what? Bro. So ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like the locking on with, like trying, like my abilities will literally just be missing. Like I can't, like bro. I like don't understand why it's like that at all. Or why that's happening. Oh my goodness. Look. Ah. Literally trying to turn my screen so I can see. Alright, so look, right now it's not even doing it. Like, alright, so let me just do this. Alright, I'm about to say this enemy hits me. Alright, now I can't lock onto the enemy behind me right now. Literally getting hit by... What? How?
Have a look at this.
Use it.
What? Okay.
Can you stand? I'll remember that.
Alrighty. Wow, okay. Like, okay. One, my Dimension Bringer didn't go off. Then I'm like using my ability. It literally just stops in place. Like, bro. I don't understand why, when fighting multiple enemies, it does stuff like that.
Have a look at this.
Like, look, it just literally it just like started to turn my screen around. There's no enemy over there. Alright, at least that stopped this. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. This is not good for doing this at all, guys. This is not good. Oh my goodness. I'm about to switch and just finish this mission. Do this. I'm not even gonna switch. Let's put haste on right now. Alright, let's go ahead and literally getting hit with bats. Do this. Alright, don't know how that hit me, but okay. We're just gonna go ahead and... What?! Oh my goodness, guys. Literally wasting MP because it's like literally missing attacks. Like what? Like yo, why is it spinning? Why is it doing that? Oh my goodness. Like yo, it's like ridiculous. Where are the other enemies? Where are the other enemies? Like, where are the other enemies?
No, nothing. I'll remember that.
I guess we're just gonna run around and just, buff, I guess.
What's that? Can you stand?
What? I'm literally not even attacking this thing. What? Guys, I don't understand. Literally don't understand. That should give us some MP. This should give us some MP.
Stay on your toes.
We're still not done.
Sooner this is over, the better.
Oh, that gave us... What?
Seen something this good in a
Again,
while.
screen spinning like crazy. Just stopped our ability halfway. What? Bro! Alright, so let's do this.
Things just got interesting.
Careful now.
Okay. Alrighty then. Literally cannot hit the bats.
We'll be here forever at this rate.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Guys, I just don't think that this is perfect. This is a good thing for this. I don't understand. Well, fighting, I don't understand. Like, the lock on all of this, it just doesn't make sense. My attacks will literally be missing. My attacks are literally stopping halfway through.
Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Like, I almost don't even want to buff. Let me just... Look, again, it just... Halfway through the attack, it just... I'm not even touching the controller. It just starts to change. And now it's just like locked onto that while it's dying. Like, what? Let me just not... I'm not even gonna buff. I'm just gonna fight each one. Just do this. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, we might be able to do something here, guys. Never mind, because we literally just spawned and immediately got fucking hit with everything. Bro. What? It's so stupid. Like, what? Like, bro. Like, literally, what the fuck? Just gonna go mad slow on these enemies because for some reason, see that just like did this. It did the same thing. I can't lock. Alright, we managed to get through that part, guys. I don't know why that just happened. Yeah, we just kind of cheat on those ones. Alright, next. We're gonna go immediately put on
Watch out! Will it never stop coming?
what? Oh, I didn't know I can do that out of that. That's actually good to do. Alright, so now we know we can use Dimension Bringer while we're getting stunned or hit. Which didn't know that. Okay. Literally, alright. Literally trapped over here in the corner, bro. What the heck? Trying to, like, bro. Like, why is my screen stuck like that? Oh, I don't even how. Just how. Just how. Okay.
Can you stand? I'll remember that. Here they come.
Better hurry.
Alright. That just for some reason that just didn't attack, that just didn't land. For some reason those just didn't hit them.
Careful then.
Oh my goodness. Like what? Like what? Like what? Like I don't understand. I literally don't understand. Okay.
That fast. Have a look at this. Just getting warmed up.
Nope.
No.
Guys, I don't get it. I honestly don't understand. I honestly don't understand. Every time I try to do something like this, like, lock on is just all off, like, sometimes my abilities land, sometimes they don't land. Like, I don't understand.
Have a look at this.
Alright, that one's dead. Oh, we need Mighty Strikes on. Look, bro. Oh. Okay.
Got a sinking feeling.
We got this. We got this.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. Do this. Mighty Strikes. Oh, right. Let's just go ahead and get this so we can get some more MP back.
Better hurry.
What? Okay. Okay. What? Bro. I don't understand.
No.
Literally doesn't make any sense. Like what the fuck?
Breathtaking.
Just got interesting.
Okay.
We're still
Why is my lock on doing that?
Lucky. You got a sinking feeling. This is grim.
Stay on out.
Up what? Bro.
That fast. Now's your chance. Here they come. Oh, look at this.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Look at this. Look. Why? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Why is it? What?
Stay on your toes. Got it. Careful now.
Okay.
Leon! I feel like impending doom to speed things up.
Almost no point in even fighting this anymore.
I'll remember that.
Never stop coming.
It's over, the better.
Better hurry.
Oh. Okay.
Jack!
No.
Don't know why it took forever for me to get MP, but I don't know why it took forever for my MP to come, but whatever. Alright.
Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Okay.
Look at this. You got a sinking feeling.
We got this.
Careful now.
What? What the fuck? Since when? Bro.
Danger.
Don't give up, Jet.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck?
Never stop coming.
Soon this is over, the better.
Okay. Okay.
Appreciate it. Still not done.
We were almost
Yep. Okay. Okay.
sorry.
Don't know why it's doing that. Don't know why it's doing that. It's literally stopping me from using my ability and literally going out of the stance for whatever reason. Don't know why it's doing that. Oh, bro.
Your head on straight, Jack. Can't you move?
Jack! Jack!
No.
Ah, it's so annoying.
I've got it.
Now we've hit pay dirt.
Have a look at this. Here they come.
It's gonna hurt.
Just getting warmed up. That cast.
What? Bro.
Will do.
Now just losing mad HP because of this shit. Look. Literally just...
Never stop coming.
Messing with all this fun.
Why is it take... Bro, why does it keep taking me out of... Yeah, so for whatever reason, my combo abilities, for some reason, just don't exist. They just don't exist. For whatever reason, they just don't exist. Yeah, so I don't know why that keeps happening. Why the fuck is my combo ability not being on the slot that it's on when I use it? Okay. Alrighty.
Hit him hard. We're still not done. Friends.
Holy cow, guys. Holy cow. That was freaking ridiculous. Literally had to get sweaty as shit to beat that. I was like, what the heck? Like, dude. Bro. Hold on. Honestly, I think I need to build for mobbing. Because, like, doing what I was trying to do is just not the answer. It's just not the answer. It's, like, so much harder. Like, so much harder to do. Oh, man. Oh, I'm glad to have that one over. That was a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. Now we are on to the bosses. This should be so much. This should be like a breath of fresh air doing these ones. All right, let's go. We're gonna go ahead and switch it back to maybe switch out a lunatic because we can put haste for now, just to do a little more damage. But yeah, that was ridiculous. I have a few builds I might want to try out too for mobbing, but I don't think what I set my build up to do is set for. It's not good for mobbing at all. I think I would want to spam abilities or like ranged abilities, so we might make like a ranger class or like maybe shooting magic bullets and stuff to do that. We're just gonna go ahead and get full MP here, or as close to it as we can get. Actually, no, we'll just go full. This is gonna be 3 bosses, so we're gonna have. We could actually just parry the first boss, but we're gonna try to phase it really quick. So actually, we should be more. That's more than enough. We're gonna get a bunch of MP from doing this. So we're gonna do. Let's see. First, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna change this. Put this back on Summon Tachi. Where's Summon Tachi? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go. Wait, nope, never mind. Wrong move. Ace first. This. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Yeah, it's so much better to do this with this. Oh, whoa! That killed me in 1 hit. What? Alright, good to know. Good to know. Oh, wow. So, on my Void Knight, I could take his attacks because they're magic-based. Cannot do that on this at all. I have, like, no magic defense. We're probably gonna need to get, like... Alright, now let's do this. We don't need full MP, so that's fine. We're still gonna get a... to go. This. Bravery. Actually, we don't have to do that to try to do the phase. We can actually just fight this normally, because, I mean, this is pretty easy to fight. We're going to do that when we get to the next one. Oh, wow. Well, I freaking suck with that. I should have definitely parried that. We're going to fight him normally and parry attacks, and then just do damage. That way we can use the setup for Astos, because it's going to be more helpful on Astos than it will be on him. We do enough damage to kind of just kill him regardless. Alright, this shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Yeah, I wish we had like a build that was way better at doing this, but we will try to do that since we need to get new gear. Alright, do this. What am I doing? MP. Haste. This. Yeah, we fight this normally because there's no point in trying to do all that. We do so much damage to him that what's the point? Come on, attack me. Not that. Ah! Ah! It's so cool now that we don't have to use Jack.
Got a sinking feeling.
Alright, this is where we need to do this. Where is he at? Oh, I messed up. Alright, bet. So, next time we want to be exactly where he is, so we don't have to like spin around like that, but this should be better if we can make sure we get close to him in time. As long as we have the buffs on, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Nice. Because we can use the spin attack to kind of close the gap when he knocks us back, and then we can just keep attacking. Now we gotta rebuff real quick. We gotta rebuff 1, 2, 3,
We've got a hard road.
and then we go right here. Spin. Alright, nice. Oh, guys, no way. We're dead. What? Ridiculous. So we actually don't have so we don't have time to buff in between those because we do not have haste. So we're gonna have to, before we kill the bosses, we're gonna have to make sure that we actually we can't just soul burst them right away because we gotta make sure we put haste on right at the moment. Definitely noticed the difference in not having haste just there. For him, it doesn't matter. We're kind of chilling. You can just let him attack us first. Ooh. Oh, maybe not like that. Maybe not like that, though. Maybe not like that. We don't have any break gauge up, so we can't really afford to be getting hit like too many times with break. Because we kind of want to focus on getting the parry right now until we get max, until we get the rest of our stats at 300. Alright, so let's go with... What? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we need to be a little bit I don't know if we want to switch this out, because I don't want to have to keep trying. Well, nah. I'm gonna stick like this, because I think for right now we're probably gonna try to emphasize on having max MP and getting haste. So I want to try to make sure we can do it like this. Also, we can't die at all, so hopefully this is enough MP. Touch this. This. You gotta be joking. Dang, we almost beat it on the first try. We didn't even have enough for bravery. That sucks. I guess it doesn't matter how much HP we have, because we can't get hit anyway, so.
We've got a hard road ahead of us. We got this. We got this.
Oh, I don't think I can block that. I don't think I can block that normally. Normally I use my shield, so I gotta be careful when I try to do that. Oh, this is gonna be pain. This is gonna be pain trying to make sure I can do this, because I don't want to have to keep doing this in the beginning of the fight. But we're gonna need to do this anyway. We could definitely need the MP. Alright, I think 5 bars is more than enough. Nah, I'm just gonna go to 6. What? What? See, that's the problem. I wasn't even locked on into it. I just got hit from it, just like him just clipping me from behind. Let me just dodge that. Okay. It's funny how I'll be playing this with my other class and he will just keep attacking me. He will just literally rush me every time. Now he's like just not doing that. He's just like not rushing me at all. Much rather him just rush. Where the heck is my... Oh, guys, we're about to use Dimension Bringer, guys. We're about to use Dimension Bringer. All right, we might have to. We might use it. Try to use Dimension Bringer now. Screw it. It didn't seem like we needed it, but I honestly don't think we do. But what? How? Literally don't know how that even happened just now, but okay. Again, once again, ability didn't go off. Again, ability did not go off. Like, So normally I would be like, oh, it's a haste problem, so it needs to be like like the attack needs to be like a little bit faster, or. But for some reason, sometimes it just attack will just not go off. It's like sometimes when I do this. See how that one just like immediately went to. Yeah, I don't know. What? Bro. That was literally one press. That was also one press. That was also one press. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put the haste on and let's do this again.
Stay on your toes. Now's your chance.
Trying to not take any damage as much as humanly possible.
I'll get the monster back.
What?
Better match.
You've had worse than this.
Okay.
No.
Bro, why is he... Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I guess it is different because this guy is more magic. I guess he is more magic-based attacking, but like, bro, like so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Having to do this before each fight is so annoying. It is better than not being able to have MP. So we're gonna just keep trying to do this. We're not gonna use Dimension Bringer for him, though. Alright, let's go. Just take a sweet time kind of attacking. Yep. Wait for him to do something like that.
Better match.
So I have to make sure I do.
Oh, I'll leave you dazzled.
Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. Res.
I'll remember that.
Just to make sure we get haste again. Rebuff everything. Alright. Haste is still going, so we should be good for this part. There we go. That's when we use Dimension Bringer, guys. We got it. Ugh. Just right there, right at that point when we felt like we're gonna get hit. Captain! Warning! Let's go. We might be ready to bring this into the Rift, but we still need to add more changes to this. Because we're probably just gonna focus on fighting the bosses. Let's go. Whew. Look where we're at now, guys. We are almost to the point where we're about to be getting the rest of these things going on. Look at these. Oh man. Let me take a little break. Back in a little bit. We got, oh wow, what the heck? Yes, we got a lot of, wait, hold up. Oh, whoa, hold up. Look at this. We got a sword that actually has a 270 affinity to it. Wow. Guys, this is actually the weapon. This is what we use when we make a new build, when we start from scratch today or whatever. We're gonna make a claymore build. Other than the fact that we have a weapon that actually is a claymore. And then we have a sunblade. Obviously, we have a few items in here. Let's actually just check to see what we got for swords. Let's look for job affinity. Oh wait, we have two swords that are actually. Oh whoa, no way. We have a 270 sword that is artifact as well, guys. That is good. Charge time reduction, Zen Tetsuken, which would be really good. Which that to use that enables Inferno. So we're gonna lock this too for the time being. We might be using either one of those. Either one of those to do some stuff. Actually, we got a bunch. Oh wow, look at these. So yeah, so we got some cool stuff in here. We'll do one more, and then we'll take a little break and come back and get back to this. So let's go in. We still can't upgrade right now, so we're kind of. We got this. We got critical damage. Yada yada yada. You know what we got going on here. We're trying to get through all these missions right now, guys. All these missions right now. So we got this one to do. Let's see how this goes. We do so much better on boss fights that it's actually really good to do for the boss fights. But
This should be a good time.
We'll take care of the rear.
We need to begin to remember to use Chaos Bringer.
Enemy spot.
Let's make this.
I wonder if you could change the way that look, so we all can be, they look the same.
There's one.
I don't stand a chance. It's almost true.
Come on.
See anything following us?
Oh, I'm a lot stronger than. Okay.
Got a sinking feeling.
We're actually just gonna finish the mission, guys. We don't have to worry about doing all the extra stuff.
Have a look at this.
Wanna use it?
We'll kill the enemies we need to kind of make it a little bit easier.
Breathtaking.
Oh, wait, I don't know if there's one over here. Let me check. Nope. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, okay. And then we die, and then we die from that. That's perfect.
We got company. See anything following us?
There's one.
This'll be a breeze. Might be in big trouble.
We've had worse than this. Stay on your toes.
Neon!
What? I don't know what the heck just hit me.
We're safe.
What should we do now?
Yeah, I didn't get hit by the arrow, and I didn't get hit by, I don't know what just hit me.
This is grim.
Get the chest over here. Save. Just in case we do die on the other side.
Come on.
I don't stand a chance. Hit him like that!
What? Bro. 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 Bro, you gotta be kidding me. When do these things ever... When do these things ever come over here, bro?
There's one.
Be a breeze. Got under attacks. Try them.
Why are these things going over there? Well, the thing is open, so we're just gonna keep going.
All right. Let's keep going.
Company. Seen something this good in a while. Lucky.
Ouch. Oh my goodness. Doing this mission the first time around, like doing it on a different difficulty, especially not having any physical defense, absolutely annoying. Shit, it's still annoying. But luckily we are where we need to go now. I think there's
Better not forget where it is.
gonna just save it here. This. Oh wait, no, we gotta do this. Alright, I don't know why. Don't know why that's doing that. Was it wasting MP? Alright, the last two is over here. Yeah, so I'm about to go in and change the like abilities for the katana and everything, just so they're all the same. Cause I don't know, bro. Sometimes I don't know why the abilities don't go off. So it could be that. Oh wait, hold up. I'm just gonna put Goro here. That may be why that's doing that. Alright, so we may have just figured out exactly what was happening with that ability, why it keeps why when I'm like using a combo. I definitely did not set it to that, but hopefully now it's fixed. What? How? How? Now I gotta do this all over. I'm not doing all of that. What? It's so annoying that I get hit with that.
Sorry if I dropped the ball.
Alright guys, I'm pretty sure this is
This is grim.
Help me on out.
Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Sin. Oh, that was stupid. I was actually waiting to parry that, so I'm kind of full days that happened. But yeah. Excuse me. So this is the first chaos guy that we're fighting.
Look at this. Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Hurry up, try it on. Stay on your toes.
Find a better match.
We've had worse than this. This is over pathetic. Hurry up, try it on. Now's your chance. Wide open.
You're beaten.
Careful now.
No!
Jack!
Oh my goodness, guys. I can't believe we got caught with that.
I've got it. Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Have a look at this.
Watch out! Find a better match.
Just getting warmed up.
Better hurry. Jack!
Wide open.
Alright, so hopefully we don't screw this up this time, guys.
Careful now.
Alright. It's a smaller room, so whenever he does a dash, it's like easy hit. Ah!
Wide open.
Shoryuken. Alright, man, let's get it. Sometimes, guys, I'll be thinking maybe sometimes my inputs be off, but bro, I'm telling you now, like, I'm telling you now, bro, some of these abilities be just like, bro, this don't be making sense. At least now we figured out exactly, it was like set, it was set to one of the combo abilities for the weapon, or like for combo abilities was set to go into, it was set to reuse dark arts, which I have no idea why it was set to do that. So as I was like, because I was like, I have it set up to use the spin attack whenever I'm doing certain abilities, so that way I could keep doing it, so no matter which ability I do, it will just do the combo ability. So if I wanted to like do like a combo to like do a step back or like do a dash in between of attack to kind of dodge, it would still use the same ability. Having dark art set to any one of those in between is kind of problematic because it will literally take me out of my stance, and that's what was happening. So now that we kind of got that out of the way, now we're kind of like, we're looking pretty decent with doing some stuff. We're also going to try to make a gun build, but we got kind of like a PDF type thing of a few other things that we might want to try for like maybe like mobbing. But we're going to try to finish this build off to be bossing. Obviously we can't max it out because we're not level 300. We don't have max job affinities and all this other stuff. We're about to unlock, we're about to go and unlock the 800% affinity for the classes as well before we go any further inside the rifts. So this is going to be pretty interesting, guys. It's going to be pretty interesting. We were gonna stop after this one, but you know what? Let's just keep going, guys. We're looking pretty good. We might as well. Well, what's the time right now? We're looking at 2:07. So let's keep going a little bit. In a little while, we will go and get up, make some breakfast, do all that stuff. So right now, we just finished all of the side missions. We already kind of did a couple of these. So a couple of these bosses. Or rather, we just did this, the Monk's Despair. I believe we just finished this. So now we're on Mage's Despair. This is the robot. This is the, I believe this is the robot. This is the giant crab. I mean, this is the robot. This is obviously the Chaos Dragon, I believe, or Astos, one of those. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, guys. Yeah, this it says we've done this mission before, but I honestly don't know what that is. And then we got five brand new missions that we haven't done, so we're gonna try to do those 5 brand new missions. So let's get the Mage's Despair out the way real quick. Let's check something real quick. We have job affinity, the job trees. So we have a bunch of anima crystals. We're finally getting back to more anima shards. Let's see what we have for each of these guys. Alright, so now Paladin is now maxed, so we're gonna go switch her back to Void Knight, which is what we want to kind of work on next for her. And then we have a Jed's Assassin is now maxed, which is cool. What else do we have? Next, Samurai is maxed. Thief is not maxed. Oh wow, his Duelist can go up 200 levels, so we're gonna go ahead and put his Duelist on. We actually ended up finding a couple of good weapons for him that would actually be good to put on, but we're just gonna keep him with this for now. The rest of this stuff really doesn't matter too much. We're just gonna leave him how he is. Right now we're doing a lot of damage. We want them to stay alive a little bit longer, but we want to max out all their classes before we switch to going to the other 2.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Time to go exploring.
Oh, this is not good, guys. This is not good. We definitely cannot do the same thing we've been doing for this mission. So we're gonna do this. Is gonna be the last one, and then we're gonna go make food.
Hope it's good.
Considering this one's gonna take a little bit of while to do.
This'll be a breeze.
Woo! What? Okay. I don't even understand what just happened. But that was crazy that we managed to dodge that. I don't know how we was able to dodge that. We're gonna run around with this class out just because we have the extra life, and then we're gonna go and pull out when we want to fight. Just so that way we have the Phoenix down at least. And we can obviously buff.
Enemy spotted.
Alright. What? Guys, there's no way.
Got a sinking beam.
I just got hit from behind. Okay.
Hope it's good.
We actually do not need to use haste right now, so we're just gonna go ahead and get to the corner over here and then use it.
I don't stand a chance.
I think we're safe.
Here it comes! Watch out!
No way.
How the fuck, bro?
Shaded so!
Do that fast.
Oh, guys. All the running all the way over there is so annoying.
Treasure ahead!
Especially when all we want to do is get through these missions to kind of go through them.
We got company.
Alright, let's go.
Be ready for anything.
We're gonna have to dodge soon. Alright. Okay.
Don't move again.
Like how that didn't even shoot at us this time. Alright.
Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting.
Wait till we play Solstice, guys. It's gonna be pretty wild. Oh, this thing is still shooting.
I think we're safe.
What should we do now?
Honestly, we might not even need to do both of them, but
This sucks.
we're just gonna go do both just to be safe.
See anything following us?
Ready to try again?
Find a better match.
We've had worse than this.
Okay. Ooh.
Look at this. Ready to try again?
Enemy spot.
Make this entertaining.
All the time that we spent on doing this mission before, trying to do that the cheesy way, guys.
Over already?
We make a great team.
Okay. All right.
Jack!
No.
Apparently, we didn't have no damage to our neither stagger nor kill the thing. Okay.
I've got it.
Enemy spotted.
Be ready for anything.
Haven't seen something this good in a while.
Lucky.
What? Are you serious? This is ridiculous. Look at this.
Got company.
Breathtaking.
Things just got interesting. This spot.
Be ready for anything.
That's a huge headache waiting to happen.
Roll up these fewer monsters. This is grim.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Get up, Jack! Get up!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Literally just the changing of the screen right as I'm about to.
I've got it.
We're just gonna go and destroy the wall, guys. We're just gonna go and destroy the wall.
There's one.
Just so fed up with how that happens.
Ugh, that thing's an eyesore.
And quick.
Okay.
Help me on out. Can't hit him. It's gonna hurt. Haven't seen something this good in a while.
Lucky.
See anything following us?
Ready to try again?
All right.
Still not done. Boring. I could do this all day.
All right, guys. Now we are
Cubes.
on to the crab. Hopefully, we can do the crab. We don't know if this is gonna be hard or easy, but we will try.
I've got it.
Oh, what the heck? Ah!
Be in big trouble.
Ah! Ah! Ah, we killed it on the first try, guys. Oh, whoa, hold on.
That looks bad.
Ah! Yeah! Nice. Ah! Yeah! Let's go, guys. Yeah, I think we're gonna be using Dimension Bringer a lot, guys. I think we're gonna be using Dimension Bringer a lot. Alright, so we're gonna call it here, and then we're gonna go take care of a few things, and then maybe come back and then run a little bit more. Oh, what is this? We got two. This one looks kind of cool.